Hello and good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello and good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, good. So today is our first class. If you have any question regarding the previous classes, you can ask me now. All right, it's good that you can hear me loud and clear. I hope that this quality of voice can be continued until end of the class. Dear all students, please press mute icon. Okay, do you have any question regarding the previous classes? Have you reviewed the slides? Okay, good. So I didn't receive any message in chat box, so it means that everything is clear for you. I hope so. So we can continue today's presentation. Today is session 4. Okay, today I want to talk about the business plan, creating and starting a venture. And as you remember, I asked you to do the business plan for your final assignment. Okay, so as a group or as an individual, doesn't matter. So we will focus on writing the business plan today. What is the component and how is the sequences, how you should organize the business plan. Okay. And before go to talk about the business plan, first I want to talk about creating and starting the venture, right? How the venture create and start the first point. Then we will talk about the feasibility and viable of the business, and then go to the business plan. So as a first step, creating and starting the venture, what's new about the new venture? Okay, what is the new venture and how we can recognize? All right. So new venture can be is a new knowledge, can be new technology, can be new products, new services, or all of the above. Okay. So as an example, if you consider the cancer disease and all related issues to cancer, okay, if you find human genetic structure, the new one, it means that it is a new venture in terms of new knowledge. Why? Because it's about science. You find out the new human genetic structure. Then in terms of new technology, you can say that how to modify it, okay? In terms of new products, you can talk about the new cancer suppressing drugs. In terms of new services, you can say new tests for cancer. Or all of the above, that means new system for doing the business, including all of these steps. Okay, so when you want to think about the new venture, it means that maybe you think about the new knowledge, or new technology, or new products, or new services. All of them cover the new venture. Okay, Mr. Shakrullah, say share business. What do you mean, Mr. Shakrullah? Hello, Mr. Shakrullah, can you hear me? Do you want to give more points about the message that we put in chat box? Hello, Mr. Shakrullah. Okay. Yes, well, what do you mean? Share business. What's your opinion? Can you explain more? Do you have any other idea what you mean by share business? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I didn't receive anything from Mr. Shakrullah. Let's continue our presentation, then back to Mr. Shakrullah again. Okay, so the new venture is about the new knowledge, new technology, products, and service. Then you should know that how the sources of the new ideas, what are the sources of the new ideas, and how the new ideas come to the entrepreneur. So sources of new ideas can come from the consumers, can come from existing products and services, distribution channel, federal government, research and development. So if you search for new ideas that you want to turn into the new venture, maybe you should focus on the consumer, okay? What's their demand, what's their desire, or maybe you think and focus on the available and current services or products, or maybe distribution channel, okay? Or federal government. It means that sometimes the government or institution or organization of the company or of the country, sometimes they, by new rules or regulation, make some opportunity, some new idea. So this is also another source of new ideas that you can reach in terms of entrepreneur, okay? Then also research and development. This is another way that you can consider it as a source of new ideas. Of course, if you have a research, so you can get a new idea. Again, Mr. Shokrullah mentioned that joint venture, a commercial enterprise undertaken jointly by two or more parties which otherwise retain their distinct identities. I don't know, Mr. Shokrullah, if you can talk, it's better because your text is not completely clear to me. You want to discuss? Can you talk about it? You don't want. Why? You cannot hear? So can you say what's your opinion? What is this that you put in the chat box? What do you mean exactly? Because of the discussion is better. So because if you don't follow my slides, they cannot also look at the chat box. So if you talk, it's better. Everyone can hear. Would you please explain your idea? Okay, later. Maybe after presentation. All right, no problem. Good. So back to the next slide. So as a first step as entrepreneur, you should see the opportunity. Then you want to turn it to the venture. Okay. You said that what are the source or what are the sources of the venture? Then of course you should determine the need as well. All right. So type of need is important. Timing of need is important. Competing ways to satisfy need is important. Perceive benefits and risks. Whatever that you want to should see the benefit and risk, of course. And also you should see the performance. You should see the price of the product and services, the market size, the potential available for the consumer or customer. All of them should be considered that you want to do the new venture. Also, you should focus and consider on the product value. That means you should know about cash, what is the outflow or inflow, and then deduct outflow, inflow, it means net. And then the profit of the business, relative return, okay, what is the rate of return for your investment and compared to other investments as well. Maybe you have 2 or 3 ideas, okay, that you want to make them to the new venture and make them profitable business. So you should check these items, then recognize that which one answer all of these criteria, then you can choose one of the investment or one of your ideas. So always you should compare this situation, these ideas with other ideas that you have, then choose the best one that bring the profit for you. Now after that, so you have the idea now, you have a new venture now, then you want to see the feasibility and viable of this new venture. Is it possible that it's made to the successful business? Is it run or no? So as this is in this step, first you should see the feasibility analysis, then after that go to the business plan. So feasibility and viable. Why it's needed? Because entrepreneurs do not like creative ideas. So you as an entrepreneur have the creative idea, okay? But it is important that this idea is viable for creating a successful business or not. Because only having the creative idea doesn't have any sense in business, all right? So the viability and the feasibility is important. Then feasibility study addresses the question, should we proceed with this business idea? So the main concept and main aim of the feasibility analysis is that you can answer this question, should we proceed with this business idea? It means that you have idea, but you are not sure that is it work or not, okay? Does it work or not? Then the feasibility analysis will help you to answer these questions, that can you proceed it to the business, to successful business or not? In other words, okay, feasibility study is not the same as the business plan. This is very important. So the first phase of the doing the new venture is doing feasibility analysis. After that, you go to the business plan, all right? So the feasibility study is not as same as business plan. This is the first point. The second point that is very important, so what is it? If it's not same as business plan, so what is it, feasibility analysis? Why do we need to do the feasibility analysis? Because we think that feasibility studies serve as a filter, screening out ideas that lack the potential for building a successful business before an entrepreneur commits the necessary resources to building a business plan. So the feasibility means that the feasibility analysis work as a filter, all right? It sees that, okay, this new idea can change to the business or not. Does it work for the business plan or no? So we call it as a feature. This is very key point. That if you can remember this point every time, always you can consider the difference between feasibility analysis and business plan. The key point that feasibility is a filter or is an investigative tool. Okay, just this. That's all. Investigative tool or as a filter, but it's not a plan. All right. But business plan as a next step is a complete plan that covers everything that we will discuss about today later. All right. So for elements of a feasibility analysis, we have industry and market feasibility, we have product or service feasibility, and financial feasibility. So financial, product or service, industry and market, all of them are the elements of feasibility analysis. Okay, look at this slide. There are three components. Okay, the first one is industry and market. So as the first one, industry and market feasibility analysis, we should think about two areas of focus. The first, determining how attractive an industry is overall as a home for a new business. Okay, the business that you choose to do it as a whole, how is the situation of industry that your business involved in, okay? And the second point is identifying possible niches a small business can occupy profitably. So it means that is there any niche market for your business, all right? Because you as an entrepreneur, the first step you have a small business. So a small business can reach the market. Is there any market for small business in this industry that your business will evolve? So these are the 2 points that you should focus for the industry and market feasibility analysis. If you can answer these 2 questions, it means that the first component of feasibility analysis done. Then you can think about the other component and you can continue to investigate the business. Okay. As I receive your resume and CV, but not all of you, some of you sent to me, I think that you passed the class of strategy management, marketing, and something like this because you mentioned that you are not in first semester. So it's supposed that you know what is the 5 forces model. That 5 forces interact with one another to determine the setting in which companies compete and hence the attractiveness of the industry. So this is one model that you can analyze your business. It has 5 components. The first one is rivalry among companies in the industry. The second, bargaining power of suppliers. The third is bargaining power of buyers. The fourth is split of new entrants. And the fifth one, split of substitute products or services. I don't know. Is there any one in the class that doesn't have any idea about 5 forces model, or you know about it? Okay, good. Mr. Muhammad Sahab said no. All right. Is there anyone that doesn't have any idea about this first model, or is there anyone that wants to explain for us very shortly that we get some idea about it? I want to know how much do you know. Let me go to another slide with the model. So look at this slide. This is the model 5 forces, okay? So industry competitors, the medal rivalry among existing firms, the competition among existing firms or companies. You're right, we have buyers, the bargaining power of buyers. And in the left, we have supplier, it means bargaining power of supplier. The top is potential entrants, it means the threats of new entrants, okay? How many entrants do you think that they will join to your industry or to your business? And then at the bottom, we have threat of substitute, products, or services. All right. How much do you think there is a substitution of your products and services? This is also another thing that you should think whenever you want to start a business. So this is the whole idea about the 5 forces model. Let me check my checkbox. Yes, sure, Mr. Mohammed. Sahab wants to talk about this model for us. You can talk now, yeah. Can you hear me, Mr. Mohammed? Hello? Could you talk, yeah? You can unmute it and then start your talking. Um, Wait. What's the problem? I want to make you unmute, then you can start to talk, but uh, it's not acceptable. Okay, now I think you can talk. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I make you as a presenter. Maybe at this way it works. What's up? Give me a few minutes. I don't know what's the problem. The system got. Okay, Mr. Mohammed, I think now you can talk. Um, because I make you as a presenter. Can you or no? Uh, okay, Mr. Mohammed, I don't know what's the problem, but you cannot talk. Just you can hear me. The problem, I think, with the system. So any other student that wants to talk about this model, explain for the rest of the class? And still, I didn't receive any message that none of that you don't know about it. So I consider that all of you know this model, all right? Because I put some slides, just I want to look at them. Any other volunteer to talk about this model? Okay. Uh, so in the following slides, you can find the points about the different component of this model. That the first one is rivalry among companies. What does it mean? That this company rivalry among companies is the strongest of the 5 forces. It is very important. And industry is more attractive when the number of competitors is large, when the competitors are not similar in size or complexity, and also when opportunity to sell a differentiation product or service exists. Excuse me. So I think because all of you said that you know this model, just I pass from this one very quickly. If anyone doesn't have any idea about this, let me know, but I didn't receive in chat box, so you can look at them after that. Then and this is the matrix that, of course, you know that it's about attractiveness of the business. You put the component and rate them between 1 to 5. 1 it means not important, 5 it means very important, and then you calculate the score. I ask all of you that put this in your business plan. So, okay, after you do this analysis with 5 forces model, then you see that how is the feasibility of your business, and then after that you can go to the business prototyping. What is it? It means that entrepreneurs can test their business model on a small scale. Okay, prototyping, that means you can test it in a small scale and make sure that excuse me, resources to launch a business is enough or no. For example, eBay. eBay first do the business in very small scale, then step by step he expand his business. Also, it means that recognize that business idea is a hypothesis that needs to be tested before trying to the full scale. So you can make some hypotheses from your business and then examine them. And then if you reach the point that you expected, it means that this business is viable and feasible and you can do it. So for industry and market feasibility, we suggest a 5 force model that I put in the slide. And then also check your business the small scale first. Then go to the expanded. Now we go to another component of feasibility analysis, that is product or service feasibility. Okay, product or service feasibility analysis, you should cover 2 questions. The first one is, are customers willing to purchase our good or service? This is very important. Maybe you have a good new idea. Also, the 5 force model tells you that it is attractive business. But the other thing that you should think also, you should answer this question in a positive way, that customer will to purchase your product or service. If they don't will, so it means this business cannot work. Another question in terms of product or service feasibility analysis is that, can we provide the product or service to customers at a profit? This is also important. So concluding, product or service feasibility analysis determines the degree to which a product or service idea appeals to potential customers and identify the resources necessary to produce it. So it talks about the potential of customers, okay, that they will to buy your service or product, and also is it profit or no? Does it have any profit or no? Also, So if you want to answer these two questions, you can do it in two manners. The first one is primary research. You can collect the data firsthand and analyze it. For example, you can spread out the questionnaire, or you have interview, or in a group, or individually with the customers. Okay, then ask them about your business, about the product, about your service that you want to provide from the customers. Then collect this data and analyze it. That how is it a customer, a final customer, willing to buy your service or product or not? The other thing that you can do to reach the answer of this question is secondary research. It means gather data that has been complied and analyze it. It means that you can use from other researchers, other analyzing data that before have done. Okay, then based on that, you can make a decision. So this is also important. By doing this research, primary research or secondary research, you can get the idea about your customers. It means that after that, you can say that the product or service feasibility analysis works or not. Also prototype it. Or you can do in-home trials, but in-home trials maybe this case doesn't work. So the third component of feasibility analysis is financial feasibility. So for financial feasibility, the first thing is capital requirement. So you should know that how to estimate of how much startup capital is required to launch the business. Okay. The other thing is estimated earnings, forecasted income statement, and the other thing is return on investment. It means that combining the previous two estimated to determine how much investors can expect their investment to return. So it's supposed that you pass the finance and accounting class. If yes, then you know that how you should estimate the earnings and how you should calculate return on investment. Then also you should know that capital requirement. It means how much capital do you need for the start of your business, and forecast the estimated earnings and also return on investment. So as a display, I think if you do the business plan in a group, it's better for you, because maybe some of you hasn't passed the class of finance and accounting yet. So the people who are more expert and knowledgeable in business, they can do this part of the business plan. And the other member group that they are more knowledgeable in terms of marketing or strategy, they can do the part of marketing and strategy business plan. So I think this way you can learn from each other better, and then the business plan will be more completed. So I think that I received your email. I think most of you want to do your homework assignment group, so it is good. Now, after you do the feasible analysis, okay, feasibility analysis that we talk about it in three components, it means industry, financial, and product and services, then you can think about the business plan. If by doing the feasibility analysis, you understand that your business, your idea can work, then you can start to write a business plan for your new business. Now, what is a business plan? Do you know about it? Anyone knows what is a business plan? Any idea about the business plan? If you want to talk, you can talk. If no, you can put in chat box. Do you know what is business plan? I sent you 2 or 3 files regarding to business plan. Have you ever looked at it? Have you ever looked at them? Any idea about business plan, the class? Today you are not active. Why? Ah, good. I received one. Mr. Khalid Baktash, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. He said that business plan is a roadmap for the business. Correct? Yes, it's true. Correct. The business plan exactly like the roadmap for the business, and we will talk about it. Yes, this is correct idea. Thank you. And the other idea comes from Mr. Shakrullah. A business plan is a formal statement of set of business goals, the reason they are believed attainable, and the plan for reaching the goals. It may also contain background information about the organization or team attempting to reach these goals. It is correct but not completed because most of the points that you mentioned in this definition or characteristic of a business plan only cover the vision and background of the industry, but all of them are about 5 or 10 pages of the business plan. Also, we should do more, but it's correct. All of this information that you put in the chat box, yes, should be come in the business plan. The other student, okay, Miss Vida, doesn't matter. I will explain for you. I don't get the point from Mr. Muhammad Asif. I would like to add what you mean. And Miss Nadia, set of documents prepared by field management to summarize its operational and financial objectives for the near future. Set of documents prepared by field management, operational, financial is correct, but also this not the completed one, but this point also, yes, should cover. Mr. Mohammed Asif Walizada wants to talk. All right, sure. Let me find your name. You can talk now, Mr. Mohammed Asif.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, sure. Hello and good evening.
Good evening to you and my dear classmates. Thank you very much for your interesting lessons. As we have observed during startup of this class, it was well explained. As well as we got the documents, it was very comprehensive and detailed. I like that as well. In my part, the business plan is an evaluation or assessment of feasibility of implementation of thoughts, ideas, considering set goals and objectives. And besides this, I want to add in feasibility studies in business plan, you presented in a best manner. I want to add there are other opportunities that we should consider, as well as we should look for the resources, what resources are available, what are good partners, and how can we set up a partnership with others. And besides this, we can study in terms of besides seats, we can see the study the opportunities, and we can study in terms of social, cultural issues, it will affect directly to our products or to our business plans. So there are a very general scope that we should consider in our developing business plan. As you mentioned, developing various strategies, and we should identify the pathways. How can we follow the sequences? For example, we should have a log frame, project log frame, to start the from inputs up to to reach the overall goals. Besides this, we can we can do many other assessments like it's in detail. If I go through them, I may take your expensive time. It was a brief description of my thoughts regarding business plan and what you have done, madam.
Okay, good. Finish?
Yeah, for the
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. Yes, you are right. All of your points are correct, and we should put it in the business plan. In some case, I don't know, you said that about the partnership. Okay, you as an entrepreneur want to have a joint to others in terms of financial, or what manner? What do you mean exactly by joint, but by partnership?
I mean, if we have a like joint venture or a big scale of company or to grow in terms of as well as financial as well as in products. In some cases, we may need some assistance from other partners. So we can refer and we can invite them to join us.
You mean as a consultant?
Sometimes as a consultancy and sometimes as a implementing partner. It is based on the situation, I think.
Okay, and now I'm thinking that this part, the partnership should be suited in which section of the business plan. Then if you want to talk about the partnership, you can divide to two or three categories. If you want to have a partnership in terms of financial things, so you can put it in the financial, analysis. That how you can persuade someone, some investor or some lender that give you a loan or they invest in your business. So we have this part all in the financial analysis. Then if you want to talk about the opportunity of consultancy, that they give you direction or guidance that this business work or no, you should talk about it in the background of the study and then put in this information in the resume. Because for business plan, when entrepreneur wants to write business plan, we have some section that talk about the ability and experience and background of the entrepreneur. So you can say, me as an entrepreneur have this opportunity to consult to the expert. So it means that this point you should think that how you can fit them during writing the business plan. All of them are correct and needed. Then just you should think that how you can fit it. All right. Thank you for explanation. It's correct. Thank you. I received another idea from Muhammad Sahab. Description of your business future to say what you do and how you do it. Yes, it's correct, but it's not only the future. It means that by writing the business plan, okay, you decide to have this business or no based on the available information. But in the financial part, yes, you should look at the future. For example, in another 1 year or another 2 year. But it's for now. It's not the plan for future. Okay, it should be runnable just now. Another one from Mr. Khalid Baktash, I think. A document explains goal, objective, output, and activity, plus the resources of an organization. Good. Yes. Mr. Muhammad Sahab, yes. Can be in context of Afghanistan different. Yes. So let me back to text from Khalid Baktash. A document explaining goal, objectives, outputs, and activity plus the resources of an organization used by all levels of management to implement the mission of the organization towards its vision. Correct? Yes. The mission, yeah. You cover the mission also by putting the goal and objective vision also, yeah. Yes, your description also correct but not complete. More about the vision and mission to put. Okay, good. So I think all of you have some idea about what is the business plan. Now let's review this slide as well. Thank you for your sharing knowledge. Okay, a business plan is a systematic evaluation of a venture's chances for success. Okay, this one complete. All right. So the first point for business plan is a systematic evaluation of venture chances for success. The evaluation is the key point for this item. That you want to do the evaluation. Okay, you want to evaluate by doing the business plan. This is very important. So it means that business plan, it's not only about the background of the industry, background about the business, or only about the mission and vision of the business. It should evaluate, okay? So you need some models, you need some tools to evaluate. The second item is a way to determine the risk facing a venture. Of course, you should know about the risk. So the key point for the second item is the risk, that how you can see the risk, calculate. The third is a game plan for managing a business successfully. So about the managing a business. The fourth is a tool for comparing actual and target results. So actual it means now and then target results. So it means that business plan also talk about now and also have a glance at the future, both. Okay, not only future, not only now. Both of them should cover. An important tool for attracting capital, the first point. Attracting capital is related to one of the points that your friend said, for example, by partnership or how you can attract the investor and lender to put their money in your business. So two essential functions in business plan. The first one is guiding a company by charting its future course and defining its strategy for following it. So the first point or first essential function cover the strategy of a company, that by this strategy company can target and reach their future objective. The second function is attracting lenders and investors who will provide needed capital. So the second point, also we explained before, it's about the how you can persuade and how you can attract lender and people, investor, for example, banks, department of loan, that they can give you the loan, give you the money and invest. So this is also another important function of business plan. Because when you go to the bank and want to apply a loan for your new business, they ask you the business plan. They said, okay, give us the business plan. We see how's your business plan. Then we decide that we give you the loan or no, whether we give you the loan or no. So the business plan is very important. That how you write it, that make it more attractive, that when someone look at your business plan can get idea and can persuade that give you money. Yes, maybe banks, maybe some institution, organization, because for a small business also there are some situations or organization or companies that only, or corporation that they just focus on a small business, they give loan to the entrepreneur or something like this. In Malaysia there is, in my country, Iran also there is. In Afghanistan, I don't know how it is. So when you write the business plan, it's very good that you mention all of these points in your business plan, that in Afghanistan, how many sources of financial support for the entrepreneur, for new business, for new startup, for a startup business. And then see that can you persuade them, can you attract them to give you money or no? So also a business plan is a reflection of its creator. So whatever you think about the business should be mentioned in business plan as a reflection of you. Sometimes the primary benefit of preparation plan is the realizing that a business idea just won't work. So that means you shouldn't do this business. The real value in preparing a plan is not as much in the plan itself as it is the process of creating. So it means that sometimes by doing the business plan, then you understand that this business doesn't work. But I think if you do the feasibility analysis first, then you can understand that this business work or no. So after that, no need to write the business plan if it doesn't work. Then another thing is important, that maybe at the first point you think that it's work, but the process of doing the business show you something, some other facts. So all of them should be considered in a business plan. Then why take the time to build a business plan? Of course, it's important. Although building a plan does not guarantee the success, this is also very important. You cannot say that, okay, I am an entrepreneur, I want to start up the business, I have a very good business plan, so it means I am successful. It's not like this. If you analyze, if you have a feasibility analysis, if you have a business plan, can help you to move in the success way, just it. But not guarantee that by doing a business plan, 100% you are successful. No, maybe not, okay? But it increases the chance of succeeding in the business. The second point is a plan is like a roadmap that serves as a guide on a journey through unfamiliar, harsh, and dangerous territory. Don't attempt a trip without a map. So I think one of the students mentioned that business plan is like a roadmap. Exactly this point I mentioned here, that when you want to go to the trip, of course, if you have a map, everything will be more visible and viable for you. But it's not guaranteed. But of course, it's like a roadmap that can show you the way and can direct you. Now, following a slide, I want to talk about the writing the business plan, how to write it. Now we know about the significance of business plan. We know about the component of business plan, and also we know that how business plan can contribute to our business. Now we want to start to write, so how? Before this, let me check my chat chat box. If there is any question, first I answer, then back to. Okay, one from Mohammed Asif. Mohammed Asif said that it is good to have several alternatives in business plan development. Yes, correct. But can you give me an example? Can you clarify your points more? Mr. Asif, can you talk?
Yeah, madam. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello and good evening. Yes, hello and good evening.
Yeah. Good evening to you and once again to my other dear classmates.
But would you please speak a little bit more loudly? Thank you. A little bit more loudly.
Okay. My point is that if you have one or two or several alternatives for each plan or strategy, you know, if one doesn't work, we can refer to the second one and the third one. We can refer to the other optional alternatives. As it was stated that it is possibly it happen. It may not happen. That's why if we have some potential or other alternatives, in case one did not work, we can refer to the second and the third option.
Yes, correct. So it means that your point is about that if you have some idea, different ideas, so you can check one by one. Then if one the feasibility analysis doesn't give the answer, then you can go to another idea. You mean like this,
Right.
or you mean in one business plan you have some alternatives?
No, you are right. If one doesn't work, we can refer to the other one.
Okay, yes, correct. Yes, good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And do you want to explain about the other point that mentioned in the first, I think, first of the presentation? I cannot find your point.
Madam, I did explain my thoughts regarding the feasibility study in the first part.
So you don't have any more explanation, because I think first you want to talk, the icon doesn't work. Yeah.
No. I did. I could talk. It was my other below.
Oh, this is another person. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I got it. I think that this is you. All right. So thank you. Yes, sure. Alternative is very good. If you have some alternative, then it means that you have more chance to create the start of the business.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Chance of success. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Any other question or point? Dear student, if you have, please put in the chat box. Okay, there is no. So Let's get back to our presentation slides. Okay, writing a business plan. Typical plan is 20 to 40 pages long, but I expect you submit at least 40 for me, okay? Because 20 pages cannot cover all the points. So you think about the 40 pages for business plan. Then, like every business venture, every business plan is unique, of course. It should be unique. And use it to tell your company's story. So it means that if you have any other background before start this business, if you have other businesses or your company has a background or a story, you can mention in the business plan. And key elements of a business plan. Okay. I also sent to you other files regarding the business plan. Also, there are lots of information files in PDF format or Word format in the website. Okay, if you search in the Google, you can find. So it's better. I suggest you read all of them, and then based on all of this information, you find the fixed table of contents for your business plan. So now I put some in these slides. You can look at them, but maybe you can change. My point is that nothing fixed for table of content. There is no fixed table of content for business plan. But all of the business plans should follow, for example, background should have study should have financial analysis, should have marketing analysis, and the background of the industry and the business that you are in. So all of them have something like this, but the table of contents are not fixed. So here I give some examples. You can get the idea from them. So the key elements of a business plan. Okay, good. Mr. Mohammed Sahab wants to give us some information about the element of the plan. Sure, Mr. Sahab, you can talk now. Mr. Mohammed Sahab, can you talk? Oh, yes. Again, you cannot because when I don't know, maybe because you're on the mobile, this problem. Because the rest of the class, if they want, they can talk. I have the problem with the icon inside your name only. Maybe let's try for next class or again the end of the class we try. But now again I try, I cannot. All right, thank you. So the key elements of a business plan, the first is title page and table of content, executive summary. Executive summary is very important because sometimes when you bring your business plan to show other people, at the first they just go to see the executive summary because only half page, something like this. So it should be very good. It should be very abstract and also mention the whole idea, but not every detail, but it should be very attractive. Then if the executive summary or abstract of your business plan is good, seems good, then people will read the whole of your business plan. So be careful about this part. Then mission statement, company history, business and industry profile, business strategy, description of product and services. I think all of them are here, but if you have questions, please ask me, because I don't explain this item because I think you have idea about them. But if you need more, let me know. So business strategy, description of products and services. So the feature versus benefit. Feature, this means a descriptive fact about the product or service and the benefit. So if you want to provide a product or service in your business plan, your business is about product or service, so you should tell the facts about this product and services in your business plan. The other thing, also the benefit, what a customer gains from the product or service feature, okay? It's also important. Excuse me. So put some features and benefits of your services and products in the business plan. The other thing is marketing strategy. So, for example, you can mention the marketing strategy and also analysis regarding to marketing, SWOT analysis or other analysis tools that you can mention all of them. All of them is acceptable. It depends on you that you think which of them works more for your business plan. So, marketing strategy also is very important. Sorry, I canceled the Wednesday class because of my sickness, but it still continues, so sorry for my cough. Then after marketing strategy, okay, let's talk more about marketing. So in marketing strategy, you should prove that the market exists, show customer interest, document market research. It means that you should prove that there is a market for your product or services. The other thing is describe target customers. Who are the target customers for your business? Another item in marketing strategy is advertising and promotion. Okay, how do you want to promote and advertise your product and services? Which method? Market size and trend. Also location analysis, and then the pricing. Which method of price do you want to use for this business? Okay, back to chat box. Mr. Mohammed Sahab said, overall market size, growth, market trend, market segment, target segment, and so on. Yes, all of them correct, and you should put the market strategy. Also, Mr. Mohammed Sahab said that customer characteristic, customer needs, positioning, yes, all of them can be covered in business plan. Correct, thank you. Also, the distribution in marketing strategy is important. Competitor analysis, owners and manager resume, plan of operation, financial forecast. So after marketing strategy, you need to cover the financial part. So it is financial forecast. Then it can be about projected financial statement monthly for 1 year or quarterly for next 2. So as I mentioned before to you, The business plan should talk about the available situation of business. What is the situation of business now? Okay. Also, it should forecast another next 2 year, quarterly for next 2 year that show how is this business profitable or no. Okay. The other thing is income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, capital expenditure. All of them can be provided in financial forecast, the part of financial of business plan. So, pre-forecast, in terms of forecast, we have two types of forecast. We have pessimistic, we have most likely, we have optimistic. So, we should be realistic, okay? But for the business, we don't think pessimistic, we don't think most likely, we don't think optimistic. We just think as a real way, realistic. So you should forecast based on the calculation, based on the analysis, not your idea or your friend idea or other idea, nothing. Just you should do by calculation and analysis because it's a business, so we think about the real thing. So the financial forecast should be realistic, okay? How come to the realistic financial forecast but include assumption on which forecasts are based? So it means that you do the financial forecast based on assumption, analysis, and data that you collect from the, for example, financial statement, income statement, or whatever. Then based on this data, primary data, you analyze the data and then come to the financial forecast. So don't forget this word. This is a very key point, realistic, all right? So if your friend said, I think this business will work, it doesn't work like this, you shouldn't listen. You should do whatever you want to put in the business plan based on the figures and the analysis. Back to the chat box, let me check. Okay, Mr. Mohammed Sahab mentioned that a profile of primary competitors, their product and service, market share, competitive advantage, and weakness as future competitor also should mention in business plan. And it's correct. Why? Because, sure, all of them correct. Profile of primary competitors and, yes, the situation of competitors can be put in 5 courses, I think, 5 courses model that we're talking about. And also competitive advantage, market share, all of them can come in the marketing strategy part. So all of them correct. So among the key elements of a business plan, we talk about marketing strategy, competitor analysis, financial forecast. Now, the other part is loan investment proposal. Okay, these are some tips for preparing a business plan. The first one is make sure your plan has an attractive cover, okay? It means first impression are crucial. As I told you, the executive summary or the abstract of the business plan is very important because by this, the reader of your business plan can attract, okay? So this is very important that you can provide the attractive cover for your business plan. The third point, the second point is read your plan of all spelling grammatical error. It means that, of course, you should check your writing. Then make your plan visually appealing. And then include a table of contents to allow readers to navigate your plan easily. A table of content also important because sometimes you want to show your business plan to the marketing expert. So this person is wants to give you consultancy, so they just back to your marketing strategy. What is your marketing strategy? How do you consider marketing situation? Something like this. So by table of content, they just look at the item marketing and then go to the pages, through the pages that related to this item. So table of content is very important. You should put some headlines and then all of the details in the put it in the sub headline. Then, and this way, it can be more attractive and easy to use. Another point or tips for preparing business plan. The first thing is make it interesting. That I mentioned. Use a spreadsheet to generate financial forecast. Okay, for financial forecast, if you have any spreadsheet, you should provide. Always include cash flow projection and keep your plan crisp between 25 and 50 pages long. That I expect you do it in 40 pages and 50 pages, not more than 50, not less than 30. And another important point is about the tell the truth always. So in your business plan, you should put the information that they are true, based on truth. Okay. So presenting the plan, this is another thing that after you write the business plan, in some cases you should go and present your plan, okay? I think also in our class, if I can find the time, and if we can have more classes together, it depends on my time and also your, permission of the WW. I like that you can present your business plan in the class, and then you can receive the comments, suggestions, improvements from other classmates and from me also. So this way, I think we can share better. We can share the knowledge and experience better. But if you just send to me, I will correct it and give you the grade. So maybe you cannot share with other classmates or other ideas. So I try to put 1 or 2 classes at the end of the semester, okay? After you write your business plan, then we have a presentation. Then also I put some grades for, I consider some grades, some points for your presentation as well. So if you do it as a group, so 1 of you or 2 of you can present, the other group member can support the presenter when others ask you the question. And this way, I think it can be more useful. This class can be more useful, practical. We can share our knowledge and experience. So I will let you know that when will the date of presentation of business plan. So for that day, when you want to prepare the presenting the plan, the first thing is demonstrate enthusiasm by don't be over emotional, of course. Then start by communicating the dynamic opportunity or business idea offers. So the first thing that you should start for presenting your business plan is provide the opportunity or business idea. Why do you think this idea and this business will work? What is the opportunity that you see? Okay. And then hook investors quickly with an upfront explanation of the venture, its opportunity, and its benefit to them. the last point and always the important point for business plan is that you can persuade the investor to come and invest in your business. If you can do this, it means you are a successful entrepreneur, the business done. Also, you can use some visual aids, hit the highlights, focus on the detail later, and of course, avoid overloading your audience with technical jargon, and answer every lender or investor question by this question: what is it for me? So if you want to present for different investors, you should know the background of the investor. So for each of them, you should prepare the more related presentation of your business plan. So you should know their interest, and then you focus on that point more. And you should be ready for the questions that investors are likely to ask. This slide also say about investor how you can make concern for them that your business is feasible, is viable, and persuade them that they lend the money to you for your business. So I think today's presentation finished 50 slides. I will send these slides to you via email by tomorrow. And if you have any questions, you can ask me now. Okay, I received some questions regarding the business plan. Okay, I think first up to now, I think I gave you 2 cases. Am I right? So also I asked you to do 1 interview. So it means up to now you should do 3 assignments, 2 cases, 1 interview. Then maybe we will go for the midterm. Then after that, we will go, you should do the business plan as a final project for this course, entrepreneurship class. Then business plan, yes, I have this plan that you come to the class and present your business plan. So maybe I omit other cases assignment because as the first I tell you that I asked you 5 cases. But now I think it's better if you just do that 2 cases I sent to you. Then also please do the interview. And after that midterm, it's some questions that I put online. So it's more focused on theoretical and conceptual of entrepreneurship class points. Then we will have time that you do your business plan sooner. Then we can get time to present the class also. So I will see my schedule, all right? Then send you again the timetable of all of your assignment and midterm and final. I think if you give me 1 week, then I can arrange with WWS team as well. Then I will inform you. But up to now, you will please be informed that you should do 3 assignments, 1 interview, 2 cases. And if you think that you have a group, same group for business plan, of course you can start to do your business plan. And step by step, you can email to me, receive my comments, or something like this. Then when your draft of business plan is ready, then we can have a presentation. And after presentation, when you receive more comments from your classmates, from me, then you go and finalize your write-up and send me as a final project. I told you, give me 1 week, okay, that I can arrange everything regarding to the time. I see my schedule, all right, then I will inform you. But the general, general schedule for this class, I think we have 8 to 10 classes together. Today is 4, so we have another 4 to 6 classes together. I try to finish my content of the class, the slides, the content of the class by another 4 class. Then we have another 2 class for your presentation. I've already sent you the interview question. What do you mean, Miss Nadia? What do you mean by interview question? In previous class, I put the slides that what should you ask from the interviewing. Yes, correct. Correct, Ms. Vida. Yes, I put the table for interview sessions, the previous slides class. Just back and check your email, find the slides of session 3, then you can find the table for interview. You can send me the other 3 assignments, including 2 cases and interview, whenever you're done. Whenever you finish, you can send to me. It doesn't have any deadline. The deadline is at the end of the class, okay? But it's better that you do it step by step. Every week you do the assignment that I give to you, because you can, this way you have time to do your business. So don't put all of them for the last minute, okay? So during these weeks, this week and next week, I will not ask you any assignment, just complete these 3 assignments. And after that, talk with your member of your group about the business plan, what is your business title, something like this, and start to write your business with your group. This is my suggestion. Okay, any other question, dear student? Miss Vida, what is your question? Interview. Yes, for interview, just follow that table. If you want to add some more questions, of course you can. All right, no problem. But that part that I put in the table of interview is urgent. Okay, upper salary. Then you can also add some more. But please cover those information as well. All right, dear student, do you have any other question regarding assignment, regarding the slides, syllabus, whatever? You can ask me now. Welcome, you're welcome, Frida. Thank you. Dear students, any other questions? If you don't have any other question, okay, sure, Ms. Eric. I will send today's presentation slides by tomorrow. You can check your email tomorrow. You will receive my slides. You're welcome. So if you don't have any other question, we can finish the class. Is there any other question? Dear student, is there any other question? You can ask me now. All right, thank you. Thank you for attendance. See you in next class. Have a very good week. Thank you and goodbye.